Hello and a warm welcome to my channel. And today's video is on silver. Now, in my earlier videos, I had made one on the Hang Seng ETF. Today covers the silver ETF. You can check out the Hang Seng one. The link is there in the description box. Now, to understand what the silver ETF is, we need to understand what silver MCX is doing. To understand silver MCX, we need to understand what silver COMEX is doing also. Remember, MCX silver is impacted by the movement of silver COMEX International as well as the US dollar to Indian rupee changes on also to any change in government duties which impacts the movement. But largely both of them are more or less in sync with each other. So first let's start with silver COMEX out here. Now in the COMEX chart, I'm going with the quarterly chart because that's the data available with us in TradingView. Now you can see from 1972, 71, there's a phenomenal rally all the way from $1.4 to an ounce to all-time high 48, which has never been touched in 2000 in 1980. That's an 8-year super move. Now from there you can see a rounding bottom formation which took 31 years to make, 2011, and since then this could probably be the formation of a handle. So this is what the silver chart is currently looking like. Going to, yeah. So this is what a cup and handle probably looks like, and we have a giant cup and handle in the making. So first of all, before I go any further, the outlook for silver in the long term is phenomenally strong. So what is happening right now? The rally, which probably this major consolidation turn, this rounding second rounding bottom is the handle formation which is taking place, and we are just in the early stage of what can be a huge up move in silver over the next decade or so, like that. Remember, it takes a long time for this kind of formation, 31 years of a cup, and right now in the 13 years of handle formation, with still some more time to go for this handle to get completed. Now, as per Ichimoku, the candle has started trading above the cloud. Future Kumo has turned bullish, but the lagging line is yet to come out and give us a good up move possibility. With that would happen only if we get a quarterly chart close above $31.29, and right now at the support of 29.13 per dollar per ounce. If that fails to hold, then we can expect a downward move till $26.9390 per ounce. That way, those are important support levels in front of us for silver. Anything below that, we'll discuss that now in the monthly chart. Now when you look at the monthly chart, you can see that this was a trend line breakout out here. Also, you pay attention from May 23 till the month of December 23, a lot of attempts were done to try to push above $26.3. Finally happened one small pullback, again up back. So 26 uh, uh, $85 to $22 out here are those. More than that, I would say $25.13 is a crucial level for any pullback. The monthly has a huge resistance lined up at 32.5, and then all the way at $44. So 32.5 crucial once it starts, because we saw both the candles in the monthly, that is October and November, failed to sustain above $32.66. So once that is taken out, we can say strong momentum can come. Let's have a look at the weekly. In the weekly, you can see that this particular move, which started in August, now looks like a false breakout because of the sharp pullback we saw from October. And once it's quite once the US presidency matter got cleared and all, we've seen silver actually go down and dollar index go up. So we have that down move also playing out here now. The silver support coming in at 28.6 and then all the way down to 26.5, and anything further would retest this breakout line out here. Resistance at 31.65, and then at this 9th December weekly high of 32.3, very crucial level. Please keep in mind 32.3. Till it does not sustain above this level, you can see it out here also. It failed to take out in the month of May, and now again a failure to pull that, except for this one large green candle, nothing convincing above $32.3. So that's a crucial level for me to say that yes, the handle continues to now move towards breakout area. Let's have a look at the daily. Now, interestingly, in the daily time frame, silver COMEX has made a bullish harmonic reciprocal ABCD, which has just seen a muted bounce so far. And the reason for this muted bounce is that you can see out here from September right through till December, this level was trying to stop the silver prices to fall 30.25 dollars, and then now it becomes a tough fall, 30.3, 30.25. Once it takes out, it will try to pushing. So the earliest bullishness is at $30.25, and a big one sitting at $32.35 per ounce. Now, interestingly, if I just move this of the screen, you can see that silver is got in the short term, in the daily time frame, a potential head and shoulder structure breaking down out here. You can draw this like this, flirting with the neckline right now out here. And if this pierces its way down, then we could see the downward structure go a bit much lower till 27 to 25.69 dollars. And also it has, if this head and shoulder comes into play, we could have a potential gartley, bullish harmonic gartley in the making, around $77.8 out here. So what I would be looking at in silver is that till it does not take out this level ultimately out here, and this particular level out here are the two crucial factors for me. So I would be looking at something like this in silver. If it pushes its way up into this particular area, just let me draw it for you. If it pulls its way into this area out here, this is that area which is going to be tough to cross. It would then do something like this, and then complete its probable pullback out here. Now this does not mean that it will ultimately do this. So in the short term, in the next month or so, we should expect more. I would expect more selling pressure in silver that way, and I would use those opportunities on the downward to add it, which I'm coming now in the silver MCX chart. Now it could also mean that if supposing it does not come down to its minimum head and shoulder AB equal to CD target, it could start off from here also. So based on what the current scenario is, 30.20 to 32.35 as resistance, I would be looking near the resistance to short if I'm a commodity trader. And downward pressures till it's not coming down to 27 or to 25, this level, I wouldn't be looking on the long side till then, as a trader, not as a investor. Now let's come to MCX silver and see what it is telling us. MCX silver, you can see start from 2015, and then a sideways, then a big takeoff, then a pullback. Now remember, the rupee dollar factor and custom government duties impact the movement also in this. Now if the continuation, if we go to 30.25 or 32.3, then this is the upside forecast of 1 lakh 2 to 1.8, and after that it's going to be a super duper up move. Of course, we don't have that kind of data in MCX to look at the cup and handle scenario, but you can calculate accordingly. Now silver also, let's look at the weekly out here at the cloud support, trying to cling on to this. Yes, that similar COMEX structure playing out, pullback. So here also, if you just take a trend line drawing and you leave it out here, So you can see out here how this structure has worked. 77 950 worked beautifully to pull it back. So these are the levels I would be looking for again in case there is a pullback in silver. Here also you can see the head and shoulder structure playing out, quite evident. It's not a classical head and shoulder structure, but it is very much something we cannot ignore in the coming days. How it plays out. Also, we have a bullish Gartley in the making, what which was similar to the COMEX levels which we had in the case of silver. Now, remember, it's not necessary that both of them will give you the same price levels, MCX and COMEX, because here the dollar factor, etc., will come into play. Like we've seen the rupee weaken in the last 2 days, so that impact also has on the screen. So that's the level I'll be looking for, 82,950. Let's look at the Fibonacci levels of the head and shoulder out here. Yeah, which is also AB equal to CD till this line. So I would be looking at downward levels to go long, or as a trader, upward levels to short silver, unless in this case the 32.3 matches with all the way up to 96 600. It's a long way to go. We need to negate the head and shoulder pattern for, or come down considerably well towards the Gartley or the Fibonacci, AB equal to CD levels, to consider being bullish on silver in the coming weeks or probably a month or so. Our overall picture looks short term bearish, medium to long term super duper bullish. Now let's look at the Nippon AMC silver ETF. Now here also you can see very very clearly the the particular level which we are talking about, the head and shoulder level in the ETF, which is at 79.6 to 76.5. So, as a ETF buyer, I would be looking at more SIP, more additions on the weakness. But if I am a consistent SIP, I buy silver, say every month or every quarter, every fortnight, I would not stop that, because looking at the large picture which we have of silver in front of us, which is looking like something, it could be the commodity of the not just a decade, for the next 2 decades, if you go to see. So don't stop your SIPs on silver, keep accumulating and keep looking for downward levels for more aggressive levels. Maybe this uh, month or this quarter, the lows which it will form between the first quarter of 2025 could be the this maybe we'll never see those levels again for the next decade or so. Also, just keep those factors in mind also. I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock, index, and commodity ideas. Until then, happy investing and trading.